What is up, SCRA YouTube? We're back in the booth on this fine Thursday night, but I'm not alone tonight. I got my boy Brandon, Sleepy Man Copenhaver, in the booth with me.
Just happy to wake up for this one, Johnny. I'm ready to get this show on the road.
Buddy, 30 seconds till we qualify. I expect plenty of ignorance and lots of moves to be made.
Yeah, this track should come in good for us tonight. We got over 40 cars signed in. Should be a good one.
It's gonna be one. Look around at some of the wraps in the race here. We have officially 45 cars signed up for this race. Only taking 18, Brendan. Lots of hurt feelings. Lots of broken windshields, broken right fronts.
Well, we'll see who can go out there and put it where they want it. Qualifying is up now. See who is on the track.
Jeffrey Hyatt looks like he's going to be the first guy on the track here. That 6 machine. The track looks really slick through the middle here. We're going to see these guys are going to have to choose really between that bottom or that top here. Should enable some great 2-lane racing.
Yeah, you can see. I'm looking at Jeff here. He is running the bottom to start out. Looks like the bottom will probably be where they start out as it pushes out throughout the night. See who else we got on the track. We got Jason Smith going a little bit above the middle. A lot of different options going on out here. Most of the field staying relatively to the bottom.
Lots and lots of cars that qualify here. You gotta think these guys should go ahead and get on the track. If you're waiting like a pussy, you better go and get on the track. Dalton Tournier, I'm talking to you, bitch.
Yeah, he knows all about going out last.
He's a natural born loser. He's a good sport about it, though. Dalton, I know you hear me. Do we have a copy?
He is still trying to find the back post, so we'll just move on from him. A couple guys left to qualify still.
Let's ride with the guy. Don't mess with him. He will call your dean, Tyler Allward. Out here for his qualifying laps. Choosing that high side. Oh, Brandon, you will never guess who went pole as of right now.
I'm seeing that'll be Scott Calm to the top of the board.
Scott to the top.
Tuesday night's winner.
Here. Guys, word from Race Control, I would like to add Wayne Hommel top 10 qualifying performance.
Wayne Hommel? He must have been on some bourbon. He's about 4 drinks deep right now, qualifying in that top 10.
That is KRE horsepower right there.
Yes, KRE, a little bit of bourbon. Let's ride with the man. Oh, I guess qualifying has come to an end.
Before we move into heat race, I want to drop a couple stats from last season. We have 6 winners from last season. We had Zachary Meitzer picking up 3 wins, Tyler Bickford picking up 2, Brody Ulick with 1, Elliot Gamache with 1, and our very own Johnny Tucker picked up the final race of the season last year.
Yeah, Brendan, I honestly could have won more, but I didn't want to bore everybody out. You know, Zach's been on the sim for a decade. I don't want him to feel like that time's gone wasted. So I kind of felt like it was better for me to play my role, you know, newcomer to SCRA, just doing what I can.
Absolutely. And I can tell you that is Scott Calm's second quick time with SCRA. He had one in the previous season. see if he can put together an entirety of another night.
He actually went quick time on Tuesday.
He is seemingly, knock on woods, on rails right now. Let's see if that announcer jinx gets him.
Scott Cole might have a share in Lanier. We're not too sure. This guy's definitely making laps where others aren't, though. But, Brandon, P1 Scott Cole, P2 Craig Crooker, P3 our very own Bourbon Man Wayne Hommel. Coming in P4, we got JD Renfro, Jason Smith in that 5th position. The Dean caller himself. Don't mess with him. He'll burn all your shit and call your Dean, Tyler Allward. We got Dalton McBride in 7th. Kenny Douglas in 8th. James Miller in 9th. Stephen Hayes in 10th. Caleb Myers rolling out in 11th. Hayden Darden doesn't look to make the grid here. Would be your P12 car, though.
Track is mighty interesting right now. A good amount of slick through the middle. We'll see where these guys go ahead and put themselves.
Wayne Hommel actually told me, Brandon, he dedicated that car to his girlfriend, Amanda. Shout out Amanda with the big tits.
Shout out Amanda. I heard Wayne takes her to the woods, if you know what I mean.
He's on. Wayne is off of the bourbon right now, Brandon. You can expect him to get a little freaky here in this heat race as we ride with Scott Holm as they come to green this time around.
I was just about to say, speaking of getting freaky, Scott Calm, the big man from the box state, is going to lead him to green.
Box state Scott Holm with a great jump here. Craig Crooker down to his inside. JD Renfro rolling into P3 position. Wayne Hommel pushing from 3rd, sat back to 5th off of that first corner there. Tough break for Wayne. Might have missed on setup there a bit.
Are all fanning out. We got a couple doing the Shakira, the Macarena, whatever you want to call it, down the backstretch. Move your hips. They're moving everywhere.
I believe
Scott
they're taking top
dialed
3
on the bottom.
This. Do we have confirmation on that top 3?
You got the wrong one for those questions, pal. I'm just here to announce the dang race.
There's no damn rules.
I will go and ask race control real quick. I'll be right back. Save my seat.
We'll be here. We got Scott Holm, a comfortable lead. Craig Crooker, it looks like he's holding off JD Renfro for that.
I did jump over to the race officials booth. We are taking the top 3 out of the heat.
3. JD
Top
Renfro
3
on your bubble here. Jason Smith trying to catch up to him, but Wayne Hommel said, wait a minute, I'm not done with you yet. I got another shot. Here we go. The top 3 comfortably on that bubble here.
Yeah, the bottom seems to be the place to be so far.
Holm just smooth operator on that bottom. If you watch Tuesday night's race, you would know that Scott Holm loves the bottom at Lanier. He's a pussyfoot master.
He knows all about being on the bottom, but he's got company to his inside on the final lap. And it looks like that'll all be sorted out.
Crooker can't quite get to him. It's going to be Holm, Crooker, and Renfro to your A main. Jason Smith, that first car out the bubble, would get a good start spot for that Conti. Wayne Hommel, he went backward on that start and just couldn't quite make it up, Brandon.
Just not enough bourbon down yet. Look for him to be a main focus in a last chance qualifier.
Imagine this heat race coming up. We got a crazy one. We got King, some of you may know him as King Ginger, but if you've known him on the sim for 10 years, he's been Zachary Meitzner. He's on your pole for this one. Miller Kangas to that outside pole. We got Adam Roper starting in 3rd. Dalton Tournier in that 4th position. Brandon, you think he's going to cause a wreck in this heat race or what?
I do not, but you want to hear a wild fact here, Johnny.
I'm listening. Talk to me.
Between the front row, we have a decade on the sim Zachary Meitzer with the decade, the guy on his outside 3 months.
Miller has only been on the sim for like 3 months now. We have a decade and 3 months worth on that front row. Brandon Rogers going to be rolling in that P5 spot, followed by Dylan Madden to his outside. James Lucas is going to be in that 7th position. Dennis Holly, Jordan McLean, Corey Bergquist, and the man, the myth, the legend. If you're ever in legal trouble, this is the guy to talk to, Tim Graham.
All I know is he invited everybody at the track to his trailer for beers before the race, so I don't know how this is going to turn out.
There's a bad possibility Tim Graham could be drunk right now.
Hey, but we're here for the fun, and the fun's about to come right at us. We're going to go green out of...
Kangas is sleeping. Tournier to it. They're 3 wide at the flag
is
stand.
What a decade will do to you. Great start.
Meister with a great jump. Kangas still holding on to second. Tournier and Roper side by side for your transfer spot. Miller is just like flying a plane. If you know, you know.
Dalton Tournier
with a slider.
Oh,
just a right rear. I told you, Brandon, somebody was getting it.
They don't call him the dozer for nothing, but all he does is ruin his own race.
This guy, I mean, they're on the same team here, Brandon. You gotta imagine controversy in the shop.
I know Dalton said, "I'm sorry."
He lied.
And then just kept driving.
He probably
but
said
they are 3 wide in the back of the pack. Hello, how you doing?
These boys are battling it out, hashing it out for a spot that's not even going to put them in the main. As we go back to the transfer spot here, Tournier back on that bubble with Roper with a slider. Park job, Tournier with the crossover. 3 wide for that final transfer. As we got Jordan McLean, J-Mac Motorsports is his only sponsor. He said he's self-made, nigga. McLean to that inside. Tournier looks to be left up on that top as the bottom still seems like the place you want to be. It's going to be Meister,
I know.
McLean, Roper.
Is Dalton is letting it hang out. Dalton Tournier, call him Dalton, turned right into his teammate. He's letting them ride around on the bottom. Now we got a battle for second development. They're going to go 3 wide.
Tournier with a great run. Just not enough. He did get it. It's going to be Meister, McLean, Tournier to your main. Roper in 4th after a devastating final lap. Miller Kangas, you got to imagine he is not happy right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Don't let that man in a plane tonight. It will be bad news, but we're going to roll right into Heat 3.
I got to be honest, Brandon. I don't know neither one of these boys starting on the up front row. Dylan Barris, Tyler Martin, just a whole bunch of randoms I've never heard of. Not randoms, but I don't know them. Aiden Lewis is going to be Lucas Stevens in that 4th position. It's going to be Tyler Bickford to that 5th position, followed by Christopher Piron. It's going to be John Smeal, Andy Brooker, Colton Harbaugh.
I know you said
this guy actually just requested us to call him something else, but your name's Colton Harbaugh, buddy. That's what we're calling you. Josh Ryder. And Brandon, are you in need of a windshield? Because look at that last position. Rebels windshield repair
I was
machine.
just about to bring that up. And alongside that, I was about to bring up, you're saying you don't know any of these guys. Johnny, your new favorite driver is in this heat race. He is. I know it. I don't know who it is, but he's in there.
Whoever it may be is going to have to show me because I got to be honest. I don't know half the field.
Oh, you're about to find out because they're green out of 4.
Forrest with a great jump here. Stevens to that outside, and that works by JT Made Machine. Shout out me. He's on that top. Tub City. You got to imagine it's about to get ignorant as they're almost 3 wide. Bickford's stuck on. He's rolling that bottom. Hot bottom.
I think you could basically put your car on any section of this racetrack right now and find something to work with. We got them
There's speed,
moving
Bickford.
on the bottom.
I won't say a door because they have that bar out there, but that bar was definitely put to use. Bickford to the bottom, Stevens to the outside. Tyler Martin's getting gangbanged right now from all angles.
I was just about to say somebody came in and said, "Get out of my way, sir. I got
Gotta
places
think
to
here.
be, people to see."
His back bumper is gaping right now after just getting absolutely did. He's back in that third position though, holding on to it. Stevens just can't quite get the run he needs to get to that door. Here comes P. Ryan on the
We
bottom in that fifth
got
position.
a caution.
Oh, let's go back. What happened here? We're gonna
Shut
throw
up,
this
people.
thing in. We're gonna rewind this thing for a minute here. Of course, it's in the back of the pack here, racing for, I don't know what they're racing for. It's gonna be Aiden Lewis, just room ran slim. He probably, I wouldn't say he should have lifted, but it would have helped. Just a unlucky turn of events for Aiden Lewis, who I'm pretty sure started towards the front of this thing.
He just wanted some screen time. There is nothing wrong with that.
I
We're
told
going to
him
go
the best way to
single
get this
file
screen
here on the
time.
restart.
It's gonna be Dylan Barris, Tyler Bickford. Some of you may know him as Bicky. It's gonna be Tyler Martin here. He is all patched up after that banging of a few laps ago. Lucas Stevens in fourth. P. Ryan, Rooker, Colton. I forgot what he wanted me to call him. Horvath. Fuck it, I don't know his last name.
We are coming out of 4 to the green flag. They're going to drop the hammer.
I mean, Dylan Barris? Barris? I gotta tell Robert to put a damn pronunciation beside these guys' name.
Rebel got caught on a gravel road and almost spun it out from dead last.
Get him back here with a Rebel. I don't know if you know this, Brandon, but... Oh, I missed it because I was watching Rebel! We're gonna go back and watch that replay for all the fellas in the stream. Brandon, as I was saying before, though, I don't know if you know this or not, but Rebel's steering wheel registers as a controller on iRacing, so Rebel might as well be on a controller.
Well, he might drive better
just
on a
drives
controller.
It in too deep and just basically dumps P. Ryan. Unlucky event for P. Ryan as he was making a move towards that front. Guess who's not in last anymore, though, Brandon?
Well, we'll see how long that lasts.
Gravel road, dirt track, don't matter. Rebels in the back.
We're going to be going single file for this restart. We're going to bring them back around town. Fire them off for a lap. Get us our results.
Here.
Looks like this will be a green-white checker. This race has now moved to 9 laps. So we're moving into 4. Back on the hammer.
And Barris still holding on to that. Here comes Bigford to his inside, though, followed by Tyler Martin.
Looked like Dylan ran it up into the slick a little bit. He's losing
Bigford
it to Bigford on the
followed
bottom.
by plenty more. Dylan's going to squeeze him down here. But Tyler Martin's not going for that. He said, get that weak shit out of here. Oh, just get him, Colin. Just get him. Hold on, Brandon. I know there's a battle going on for third here, but did I just see Dale Jr.? Gonna be Bigford, Tyler Martin, and Colton Horvath to the main.
That is what green-white checkers were made for, right
Cody
there.
Schaefer, honorable mention in 10th place. He'll never make a main. Cody Schaefer has 583 I rating. tough,
Right?
tough scenes for that
We'll
well-known
get
rebel
that boy
there.
in a mini stock immediately.
We got Chase
But
Copeland leading this one off. Gavin Gravitt to his outside. Jaleel Bennett rolling up in that P3rd. Who I don't know him. Jeffrey Hyatt here in fourth. Ryder Pauston. Jason Woodridge. Nate Wimhoff. Chris Johnson, not the running back, not CJ2K. Dominic Skinner and Bruce Mazzone will round off
I
the field.
bet Mazzoni in the back there knows how to make a pizza pie.
We're going to see if he knows how to drive a race car here.
Yeah, we definitely will here. We definitely will.
The guy in third, Jaleel Bennett, his car is a Forest, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe those are the woods that Wayne Hummel was talking about.
The real deal, Jaleel rolling off P3.
Copeland and Gravitt here. Last season in these cars always seem to be right on top of each other, just battling. So you got to get excited for this heat race here.
Yeah, I am ready for this one. See what Copeland can do as we
Copeland
go
off the
green.
start. Copeland with a
Leading
great start.
into turn one.
Grab it straight to the top. Let your nuts hang, young man.
The real deal, Jaleel threw him off the bottom, holding
Here
him
comes
down
Austin
low.
looking to his inside.
Ryder low and slow on the bottom.
Looking underneath your new favorite driver, Jaleel.
The real deal.
You gotta think, Brandon, those green wheels, they mean go, but he is not doing that. He's going
They
slow
mean
here.
go, and it is +5 horses under the hood with green tires.
As he gets
But-
back into the back of Pauston, here comes Hyatt back to that third position. As Gravitt moves to that bottom here. Hyatt is just putting his nuts by the wall, and I gotta say, honestly, I respect that. You don't see a lot of people even run up top in these cars much.
Yeah, I was wondering where the blood up there was coming from. But up front, it looks like Gravitt is going to try and do the same thing.
Is top in? I think I just got a call from the booth that top is in.
Well, that's crazy, Johnny, because we are the goddamn booth. So you just called yourself.
I just got the call. Slider from the big goon.
I must have butt dialed you.
The big goon back to the inside. Here comes Copeland back
the
outside.
night.
The big goon on the
Put on a
inside.
show.
His nuts are out the window. It's Copeland gonna kind of control that lap there on that top. Grab it back to that bottom. Here comes Hyatt in third, Brandon. We might see a few more sliders thrown. Grab it into the wall. Just a slim tap,
Yeah,
though.
Gravitt was going for it, but he said you can have it. I'll see you in the feature.
It's going to be Copeland, Gravitt, and Hyatt to your main here. I got bad news, Brandon, as Bruce Mazzoni only knows how to make pizza. He did not advance any positions.
Yeah,
And the real deal, Jaleel, is just, he went backwards here. You got to hope to see a good run from him in these consies.
Yeah, well, I'll be down to get an autograph from the real deal, Jaleel. But before we do that, can you make sure your phone is on Do Not Disturb so I do not butt dial you again? Please, Johnny.
Buddy, it is on Do Not Disturb.
Word from Race Control. I'll be taking over Scott for his interview, and we're taking top 2 from Contis.
All right.
Top 2 from Conti's.
Top
You
2
heard it
from
here
Contis.
first.
There's going to be plenty of ignorance, Brandon.
From J-Dub's Play Toy right there himself. Jason Smith going to lead him. Oh, this is the Conti. Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, this Conti
That
won.
explains the call there. We got Jason Smith on the front row, Ryder Pauston on his outside, Josh Ryder in third, Brandon Rogers in fourth, Dalton McBride in fifth, followed by Woodridge, Prine, Hayes, Berquist, Hayes. Wait, Mazzona, there are 2 Hayes in this. I'm losing my mind. We got Smeal, and we got the goddamn pace car.
What about Mazzoni?
I don't know what
Mazzoni,
happened. It went to Hayes twice. I don't even know if that lineup was actually completely
Brandon, if you
correct.
need a pizza pie here, Mazzoni's night looks like it's going to be over soon if you're pretty hungry
We
here.
are slowing them down. Johnny, let's bring the tempo down. All right, because he
Jason
slowed them
Smith
down.
to the lead. And they're
Starting
back
off.
up! Jason Smith with a great start. Here comes Poston to follow. Poston straight to that high side with a
We got
great
trouble in the
run.
back. Think we're going to stay green. They were just
One of the Mario
doing their
brothers.
thing. Oh, we got them!
Oh my god, somebody's on their side. We're going to go ahead and go back because I know that's a caution.
Dalton McBride can't walk that man down the aisle because he is on his
McBride just
side.
checks up and P. Ryan does not care. He said, if you're in my way, get the fuck out. And he just keeps his foot in the gas and puts him on his side.
Unfortunate.
He is, Brandon, he is still on his side. He has been there for
He
a
is
solid.
stuck
Unfortunate for the kid,
from
Dalton McBride.
Canada. Dalton McBride on his side.
You got to think after Huron did that on purpose, it looks like, never even lifted and put him on his side. You got to imagine what's in store for the rest of the field, especially pizza man Bruce Mazzoni here.
Bruce, the Spruce Mazzoni. He'll give you a slice of pie. Call it humble. Well, let's go ahead. It
That was a
looks
bar
like
there,
we're
Brandon. I
at
can't
the lap.
lie. I caught what you were doing there. I got to be honest. I got a hot take here. Jason Woodruff will make it to this A main out of this.
Let's see if we slow him down again, coming to the green. Made for a beautiful start down into turn 4. We're slowing him down. Going slow into 3 and 4.
Jason Smith.
Flagman says go, and so does Jason
Off to
Smith.
sideways. Here comes Brandon Rogers to his inside. Austin just starting the slick. Side by side for that final turn. Here comes Woodridge. Slider for 4th.
They
That is a
are
man
through
on
to
a
the field.
mission.
We got another one backwards on the front stretch. We're going to stay green here. Race control said, you are too far back. The battle is for the lead.
The guys just park it. They told him there's no point of even racing anymore. Talent ran short.
He is hooting and hollering over the radio. Does not like the call of no caution, but we don't care because the battle is still for the lead. Ryder,
Austin with a slider.
job.
Smith with the crossover back to the inside. You gotta imagine there's one coming back Poston's way. And that sticks. Slider line is in 3 and 4. I repeat, it is in. All drivers run slider line. Smith, Poston.
They are throwing them down.
Everybody's still running very different lines towards the back side of the pack, and they're all running pretty even. Woodridge in that 3rd position, one spot out, can get one more. Brandon, as 4 cars have fallen out of this race, you gotta wonder how many more.
Well, I hope not many, because these guys out in front are gone. The last thing we need is cautions, but both transferring. Austin says, not today.
It's just for
I
pride.
need an LCQ win.
Riders,
You know,
sit down for what you believe in, just like Rosa Parks did. from row 9. Huge slider from Pawson there. Back to his inside. Smith with the run. While these... Oh, that's the end of it all. Smith and Pawson to your main.
That was a good one.
Brandon, Bruce Mazzoni showed a little bit of talent there. I don't know if it's because everybody fell out or what, but he was up to 6th.
All in a day's work, and that work includes pizza pies, brother. Maybe a little mozzarella, little parmesan.
All right, Brandon, we got a very interesting race coming up here. Adam Roper, Wayne, take you to the forest and beat your brains out. Hummel, Nate Wimhoff in 3rd, Andy Brooker in that 4th position, Dale Jr., James Lucas in that 5th position, James Miller, Chris Johnson, once again, not the running back, Lucas Stevens rolling in that 8th position, Dylan Madden in 9th, and rolling out the tail end of this field here. I don't think he made it to the grid is going to be Mr. Dean himself. Please give me my hoodie back, Tyler Allward.
So, I got a couple of facts coming into this one. The car outside front row, Nate Wemhoff, 2 LCQ wins on the season. Just seems to be consistent.
Well, 2 of them last season, Brandon. You got to imagine he wants to start it off strong here in this season as the opening week.
Absolutely. Another fun fact. Dylan Madden, a descendant of the great John Madden.
His uncle, also dirt late model driver, Chris Madden, if you know him.
Yep. But nobody can be mad during this one. We're green.
Roper with a great jump. Hummel to the top. Let your nuts hang, Wayne. Wayne with the run. Wayne letting out. Here comes the Wimhoff looking to build on last season's momentum in the LCQs. Huge slider. Hummel just sliding up in front of Dale Jr. here. This is better than Earnhardt and Senior racing. This is... Oh, shit. Wimhoff, Roper pressure on him. Lucas looking to get one more spot in this LCQ to get into that main.
Wemhoff with the Oakley logo on the back. He said, you'll need them. I can't see you, but you see me. I'm checking out for this one.
Wemhoff just so smooth on that top with a great run out of every corner. Roper here holding on to that 2nd spot. Brendan, he doesn't have anything on the back of his car. I guess he's not used to people being behind him. I noticed there's sponsors on the front, though, so I'm not sure what the scenario is there.
I don't know if you just sexualized that man or not, but he does have a car right behind him right now, and he is pounding down the wall.
James Lucas looking for one more position here to get in. And I'm going to tell you, it's very hard to get into these mains here with 40-plus cars signing up and only taking 18. So you got to fight your way in every single week.
Lucas just lurking.
You got to imagine he's plotting a slider here. James Lucas, if you wait for the perfect shot in life, you'll die with a full mag. I saw a sped guy say that on TikTok. So you should live by that and throw a slider.
Wow. Words.
Wimhoff,
to live by.
Wimhoff, Roper,
Wow.
Lucas.
Wow. Yes, Johnny. He is definitely holding on to the fucking safety on that Glock. He is not throwing it.
You need to get this guy set up with GP here.
Boy, he's got to try.
You need to get him set up with a
They
gun
are
back here.
stacking up. He might not even have room to pull it off.
James
They're
Lucas,
catching Wemhoff.
they're nose to tail.
It's
Coming out of
the
4.
last boy, throw the slide job.
Lucas, huge move to the inside. Running that slider line. What does he got? Holding second in that corner. Roper into the wall. Wim Hof with the slider. Here comes Lucas to that bottom. Lucas is going to get it at the
He got him.
line. He did not
He
die
lurked
with a
and
full
lurked
mag.
and lurked.
Brandon, he only shot one shot. He hit
Hey,
it.
so Johnny, question
Yes,
here.
I
How
got an
many
answer.
bullets are left in his magazine? Is that one shot? Is that one shot?
You know, I'd like to believe he carrying around a 6-shooter here, but he has 5 more of them things prepared for the main. So everybody
Oh,
should keep their head on the
man.
swivel.
Safety off for Mr. Lucas.
James Lucas finally grabbed the Glock out of his waistband and upped it and made it count.
Pew.
That guy had JSS on his car. Gotta be honest, I don't even remember him coming to me, and I'm the runner of it. But you gotta just know that's
Johnny,
natural
I've seen you.
speed.
You definitely do not run. But what is running is the final last chance qualifier of the night. We got Dylan Burris on the front row. Miller Congus on his outside. Followed by Bennett.
That's your boy, real deal. Jaleel gotta be looking to make a splash here. Dominic Skinner rolling off in P6. Aiden Lewis in P5.
Got a copy.
A copy is had. And Brandon, Tim Graham made it. Tim Graham is not too drunk to race as he inhaled all the beers at his trailer. I went to get one in between these races and he was all out.
Uncle Tim.
Uncle Tim got bumped.
Speaking of flying,
I also noticed we have Cody
Dylan
Schaefer in this
Burris
LCQ.
leading him off. Miller
Douglas to the
Congus
inside.
and
Kenny Douglas, a man on a mission on this first lap.
he is low and slow.
The real deal, Jaleel spinning Miller. Just get him, get him, just get after him. Oh my goodness.
No caution.
No caution, huge slider.
Officials.
That car is tight. Tim
Officials.
Graham to the follow. We got Kenny Douglas with the lead here. Dylan Barris in that P2 position. Low and slow seems to be the way to go right now, Brandon.
Absolutely. Aiden Lewis rolling the bottom. Oh, Dylan up top almost spins it out. He hit the same gravel that Cody Schaefer ran on earlier.
Speaking of Cody Schaefer, let's check in with him during this race as him and Miller Kangas are putting on a show for that P10 position.
Aiden Lewis reeling in your leader here.
Lewis on that bumper.
Rumor is his Uncle Ray is in the stands tonight.
We're going to have a caution on the track, Brandon. I don't know what for. Let's go back and get a good look here from Jaleel.
Yep, you find that. I'm going to scout this field.
And it looks like
I see the real deal Jaleel bringing in the rear.
He just got into there and not much to do. He had nowhere to go, honestly. I mean, yeah, he just got spun. Nothing to it, Brandon. He just got spun. By Caden Darden. We're going to spin him out for
EOL
no reason.
for that
Can
one.
we ban Caden Darden for spinning out the real deal? Brandon, huge news for the people. Cody Schaefer,
What's up?
P8.
This is massive. He must be running good because this car has no windshield. Rock screen at most. We're doubling him up. We'll see him go green out of 4.
He's rocking
Looks
that
like
brand
we
new
will
Div
have
6
7
chassis.
laps to go. That math is completely wrong.
Brandon, Uncle Tim up to P6 here, looking to make a splash and get even drunker as the night goes on.
Rumor is his car owner said, every car passed, I buy you a beer. They're bottlenecking into the corner.
Almost 3 wide, all on the bottom for that transfer spot as Aiden Lewis gets shuffled to that top. Here comes Kangas back to that P5 position, trying to get back to where he was. It's going to be Douglas, Barris. Here comes Aiden Lewis back to that outside.
I just got word. I muted Zachary Maitzner at the beginning of the night and forgot to unmute him.
Oh goodness.
We are gonna fire that man back up.
Unc probably sent you a messenger pigeon.
He might have sent a little message saying, I've been on here for a decade. I know what I'm doing. You don't. Give me my chat abilities back.
Brandon, I
Race
don't know
control.
what's up with him.
Single
Always
file
questioning
call.
you. He's questioning your abilities, and I think they're just fine for what you're doing here.
Sure. I don't know much, but I do know that we have another lap. We're not going green. Whoops. That one is on me. Single file.
Here we go, Douglas to lead him back to the green here. I mean, you got to think, all these cautions at this point, somebody might as well just door everybody in the field. Cause another one.
Yeah. Yeah,
Douglas
why
to
not?
green.
We're green.
Kangas with a great jump all the way back up to fourth from that wreck earlier. It's going to be bottom. And they're collecting each other. Dominic Skinner said, get out of my way, here I come.
The stream up. You called it. He did it. Absolutely.
Dominic Skinner gets spun.
Him. He said, I've seen what you did.
Here comes
not
Kangas
today,
back to the inside.
soldier.
Kangas in P5. It's going to be Douglas, Barris, Lewis. Douglas on a Sunday stroll here. He's found something on this track that everybody else is all close to finding, but just not quite there.
We have beef in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. They are hot micing, hooting and hollering. That battle for P2 might be heating up. Might be.
What are they saying, Brendan? Let me know. I turned voice chat down.
Hold up.
We got Lewis dumping Barris for P2.
The last lap.
Here comes Kangas. Kangas with a massive door. Kangas getting after him. Miller Kangas to P2. You gotta imagine.
I would not give the call on this one just yet.
Oh my goodness. Miller, that is not an airplane, and Caden Darden is not a building.
The call. The end of this race is under review.
Kenny Douglas is going to the main regardless here.
We're at the county fair because that was some goddamn bumper cars, boys.
Buddy, speaking of fair, there's Fair Week on the schedule somewhere. I forgot where.
I think that is El Dorado Speedway for Fair Week.
As we're going to pull in Zachary Metzner here. That's how he told me to pronounce his name. Just texted me a few minutes ago. We're going to pull him in. I
completely said his name wrong. Known him for 3 years.
We're going to pull him in here for his post heat race interview. Started P2. Zachary, talk to me.
What's up, buddy?
How's it going, man? You look pretty solid in your heat race. Tell me how it felt.
You know, it felt great. You know, the 10 years on the sim have done me pretty well. It's kind of hard to get a bad start in the 358s, and it went pretty well.
Okay, so Zach, tell me, out of all your 10 years, how many times has this track changed throughout that with the updates? Has it been mainly the same over that whole span, or have they changed it a lot?
It hasn't been changed at all. This was the only change I remember.
That is a lie. In that decade, this track had asphalt on it. But
okay,
other than that, how does it feel to finally have your chat communications back?
Oh, it feels great. I don't think I deserved them taken away, but you know, I got them back. But it's okay.
Well,
anyone
I'm glad you feel
Zachary,
that way.
Before your A main here, anyone think?
Yeah, I want to thank Midwest Sim Sports, KRE, Jimmy Johns, and you guys for a funny broadcast you guys are putting on. I hope to be talking to you from Victory Lane here in a few short 20 minutes.
Thank you,
Oh,
Uncle
we
Zach.
can
I
only
hope to hear from
pray
you
it's
again.
20 minutes, Zach. Appreciate the optimism. Have a good race, brother.
See you, buddy.
Who
I
won
love
Heat?
how he calls
Wait, we're gonna
out
pull
Jimmy
in
Jones. He
Robert
lost
here.
a
We're gonna pull in
great foot
Robert
long.
covering for Scott Cohn from Heat 1. Robert, I heard you were covering for our Heat 1 interview.
Yes, hello, I'm Scott Cohn for the time being.
All right, Scott, Robert, kid touching Combs. Talk to me here. How'd that car feel?
Honestly, I had that thing in rails. It started off with me qualifying quick time and then leading every single lap in my heat race. Just like Tuesday night, I qualified quick time, led every single lap in my heat race, and started full of the features, and I won that night. So what's that saying about tonight? That means I'm just the best of all time. My name's Scott Coleman, and I'm also homosexual. I like to admit my love to Zachary Meinster. Zachary, I know we had our differences in the Facebook comments, but I'd just like to say I love you, pal.
All right, and
How will this race be different with you not starting on the pole tonight?
Wait, I don't start on pole?
Does he start on the pole?
I
he
think I
does,
do.
in fact, start on the pole.
Answer that question. Next person in the booth. Get him out of here.
All right, Scott, anybody you'd like to thank before we go ahead and get you on out of here?
I'd like to thank my homosexual husband, Zachary Meinster, and my homosexual husband, JT, aka Johnny Tucker. JSS setup. Scott says rip in here.
All right, buddy. Next time, maybe wear deodorant. Have yourself a good feature race.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh,
I don't know who
Heat 3 was
told
that
to have a
Bigford?
good feature race.
Bigford won Heat 3, didn't he?
I have no idea who won what, bud.
Hey, Tyler, you won Heat 3, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, talk to me. How did that thing ride? You was real low, slow, and on go in that heat race.
I don't know about slow. I felt like I was ripping. Nah, I seen bottom was there. That's the only place I know how to get around Lanier, so I just let it rip. Center.
Yeah, this being a bottom mainly track, you gotta think it's for pussies at the end of the day. I mean, who the fuck wants to come run the bottom? We're trying to get up top and tub some shit.
You know, I agree but disagree at the same time. I love the bottom, man. It's awesome.
I have race behind you. You are very good on the bottom. Brandon, anything
Yes.
you'd like to add?
I got nothing. The bottom,
All right, Biggie, anybody you'd like to thank before we get on to this amen?
You guys for the broadcast, SCRA, West, and anybody else, bro. Thank you.
All right, shout out Tim Graham from Tyler Bickford.
mouthwash
Tyler,
next time, Tyler. Good luck.
we hope to be interviewing you after this main. Pulling in.
I did not know what to say to the
Chase,
bottom. It was-
Mo Money Copeland. Talk to me, Chase.
What's up, boys?
What's going on, buddy? You look pretty good in your heat race there. What's your plan for this feature here?
Dude, I'm gonna put it up around the fence, and as soon as I see Zachary Metzer in front of me, I'm never lifting for the entire event. I'm using
I'll
him
give
as
you
a brake in
$15 if you
every
wreck him.
corner. I'm using Zachary Metzer as a brake in every corner. I'm gonna use him up till the rear end's about to fall out of the car at the very end. Then coming to white flag, I'm gonna dump him just like a fat side chick to the inside wall.
$15.
Chase
Then we're
Copeland,
trying to
you
roll
just gained a
onto
new
the
fan. Are you selling merch here?
We are. Well, we've got a Bill Stevens Memorial out of Turn 4 by the corn dog stand. We've got our T-shirts right beside it. It's the same corn dog stand me and Bill used to do blow behind back here in the 90s. Miss Bill a lot. You know, I appreciate everybody. Appreciate SCRA putting on the show tonight. Lanier. We should do every single one of these races for Bill. He's just dearly missed. We had a lot of great memories together. But yeah, you can find the T-shirts over there. Beside the corn dog stand. That me and Bill
Chase,
have a lot of great memories at.
So, can I get your thoughts on Raiden Gunback real shooter ever sold in?
Say that again. Who's that?
Raiden Eversole, the man who took Bill out for once and for all.
I don't like to speak on it. I don't want to catch a Rico. We've got our people on it. We're getting it back in blood.
That's a great way to go about it. Chase, handle your own business. That's what I like to say.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But wish
Chase, you have
wish
yourself
to be,
a good race. If Wayne invites you to the woods, say no. Good luck out there, brother. Do it for Bill, even though I fucking hate that guy. So just get the fuck out of the booth. I'm done with this one. I'm done.
Absolutely. Thank you, boys.
Have a good one,
yes,
buddy.
sir. Chase Copeland made a fan of me there with that interview.
You know, yeah, I was a fan, and then he brought up Bill, man, just not my cup of tea.
Brandon, we're gonna play
Shout
some.
out.
We're gonna play some hype up music here. I heard a request earlier about Sweet Caroline throughout the chat, so we're gonna go ahead and play Sweet Caroline. We're gonna hope
J-Dubs
that
is here
Apple
to
Music.
perform it for us. J-Dubs, Sweet Caroline coming up for you.
We're
Sing
gonna
it for
hope
us, brother.
that Apple
Little-
Music gives us the right
Little
version here.
fucking guest appearance here. I'm here for good times only.
J-Dubs, can we get a feature lineup out of you tonight, brother? Is that a possibility here?
I don't think we could do it tonight because certain circumstances that everybody else knows. But yeah, I mean, eventually, yeah, we could. probably
I know you are mentally and sometimes physically unavailable Thursday evenings.
Yes, yeah.
How much time do we got before sweet Caroline?
Let's do some SCRA trivia in the fucking comment section. Does anybody know what SCRA stands for? Fucking drop
All right,
them.
well, you do that. I'm gonna go piss on Bill's grave. I'll be back.
Shout out Bill.
Nah, you're not, dude. You want this to work out here in this booth?
What
Knock
happened,
it off.
Robert?
Feature time.
Feature lineup here. We're gonna go ahead and get to the grid. Rolling off in that P18 position. We're gonna let that fly. We're letting. Oh, we're letting both of them race. Fuck the rules. We have Caden Darden here in that 19th position. Miller, Kangas 18th. You saw him just commit a felony on that last lap of that last LCQ. James Lucas in that 17th, followed by Ryder Poston. Kenny Douglas to his inside. Nate Wimhoff. Jason Smith to his inside. Holy shit, it's fucking up my thing. Dalton Tournier. Damn, what position are we on here? Dalton Tournier in that 12th, 10th position. I have Colton Horvath. Ah, fuck it. JD Renfro, Gavin Gravitt, Jordan McLean. Self-made Jordan McLean there. Tyler Martin, didn't know him till a few minutes ago. We got Craig Crooker coming in that Premier setup shop, I think. Yeah, Premier. It's a 358 though, fixed. We're gonna see how they make fixed sets. Bigford, Copeland, Combe on the pole of this one, and to his outside, his homosexual husband, Zachary Metzner. We're gonna let the boys roll around here one more time.
Well,
before we
I'm
go
back.
green.
I don't know how long I've been muted.
Before we get into this race, Brandon, would you like to choose somebody who you think is going to bring this one home?
And we got a deep field tonight.
Better make it quick. They're coming to
I'm
green.
gonna go Scott Calm from the front row. Tell your mall, tell your pole, SCRA is green at Lanier.
They're green. Bigford to the inside of Metzer. Metzer, you know, he never comes off of that bottom. Really screwed himself as Bigford is on a roll. Copeland didn't lie to us in his interview. His nuts are up there.
They are all searching for that moisture on the bottom for right now. At the front of the pack with a couple guys towards the middle of the pack trying to find something up top. Air domino effect on the bottom.
Copeland
They'll
moves
figure
down
it
to the
all out,
bottom.
I think.
Tyler Martin catch a right
I
rear from
don't know
Copeland.
who was in the highlighter pink car, but they were doing the Macarena down the front stretch.
What, he dancing and driving? Should be illegal.
I think that might be Shakira. Look at the way the hips don't lie. That thing is all over the place and not in a good way.
Oh goodness. We have the front four just all in a single pile line as we go back to the mid pack here. Grab it in that middle, following Tournier, and I'll tell you, Grab it should get right behind Tournier because he's bound to move somebody as we just saw.
Fanning out all over the track. We got a couple guys up high, a couple guys down low. Jordan McLean looks to be selling T-shirts up top.
That's
Copeland.
self-made Jordan McLean.
Watch out.
Copeland is also one of the only other cars on that top, and you gotta respect it.
I just worry his T-shirt sales might go down. Never mind. Jordan McLean to the bottom. Show's done. End the stream.
End the stream. Self-made McLean sold us. We got Copeland here. I gotta be honest, he is committed to the bottom, and I love that, but it is just, or the top, and it is just not working. He's getting passed by Dalton Tournier right now. Head back to the front of our pack. Scott Coleman is loving this. He loves the bottom. Bigford right.
There's a car backwards in turn 3, and
Miller
they disconnect.
Angus gonna go ahead and send himself to the pits. They told him park that piece of shit.
He is not happy for the no caution call. Don't let him near an airplane tonight. But speaking of getting near people, the leader's got company.
Bigford knocking on that door. If Coleman doesn't speed it up here, Bigford could pull a SWAT team and kick that motherfucker down and enter.
Sorry about that. I'm back. I had to disable the chat for the drivers because they are god dang annoying tonight.
Buddy,
Dalton Tournier, I'm looking at you. Zip it up.
He's complaining, probably most likely.
There is complaints. It was a lot better when brother was chat banned.
Here we go. We're going to have a yellow on the
we got
field.
a car
go
pulling up in front of the leaders.
Lucas just spun it around. We had a big pile up here. Lucas sends her in super deep. Oh, Douglas collects the back of Wimhoff, just leading to that domino effect. Hawson comes through and cleans them up. Call him the janitor.
Got a couple of guys coming off pit road to rejoin the field here. Excuse me. Kenny Douglas with the EOL for mistakes that were made during that run.
Sorry, I'm getting a text from the woman. She's getting a little freaky. It's turning me on. I might take her to the woods later with a bottle of bourbon.
Well, you know, you could get as slick and tricky with the woman as this racetrack is tonight. You fucking horn dog, keep it to the program here. Because we are going to win green again.
Home to the bottom. Bigford with a great start. Bigford to the middle. Coleman said right rear. They're rubbing and beating and banging for that
caution is out.
Caution happened on the racetrack. We're gonna go back and watch that from JD Renfro. Oh, Renfro just gets right reared by guess who, Brandon? The Doza Tournier, and he is climbing the wall. He got a good look at the foundation of that thing.
I don't think Dalton is happy. Dalton turned right. Screw it. Tournier, never heard of her.
He turned here, Brandon, and turned straight into JD Renfro, almost ending his night and life. I mean, you got to think, Tournier doesn't own the racetrack.
He likes to think so.
I don't know what's happening at this point. The pace car is just playing hide and seek as the fellows cannot find it.
Looks like the officials are trying to get the guys back on the laps they need to be. Having some issues with the iRacing standings, we'll call it. I forget what it's exactly called, but it is not good.
James Lucas just deciding to race with the leaders at this point.
Have no idea what's happening right now. I will go and check with the tower.
There's Miller Kangas back onto the track. He's going to be about 18 laps down, somewhere in that region. You got to think he's coming out with a purpose, and that purpose is not.
It sounds like Tim Graham has taken over the pace truck. Our scoring is off. They're trying to get him out of it, trying to get things sorted here. just unbelievable.
You gotta think, Tim. I mean, we thought he was done for the night. I guess he wanted to get back on that track. Cooler empty of beer. He might have been trying to drive that thing back to the liquor store.
Blim Tim technically leading them to green. We will not be going this time. We do, I believe, have another lap to go around. And we'll send him off out of 4 next time by, unless the tower decides that is not happening.
You know, everybody's confused. Ryder Boston up to 6th somehow. I could have sworn I saw him behind everybody that's in front of him as of right now. But you gotta imagine he's happy and he's gonna take that.
I think I had seen the same, but I'm not going to ask too many questions because we're green again. We'll see how everything pans out here. Lap 14, coming to 15.
Metzner back to the inside of Craig Crooker, and you gotta think, these guys have been beating and banging all night. Crooker collects Bigford, gets Bigford tight. Somehow,
Crooker
Brandon,
in the back of Bigford, and
Tyler Martin doesn't lift. They get it sorted out somewhat. Craig Crooker got the short end of that as he falls all the way back. They're going to keep it
the
green
tower
here
is
somehow.
drunk tonight.
Did Tim Graham pull up to the tower after that?
He must be running a yellow button, said, "Not today, brother. Let's stay green."
Him said if they're not around, the yellow's not coming out. That just gives Combe a comfortable lead here. Bigford back to 3rd. Here comes Gavin. Big Goon grab it.
Now that is a man with a fully loaded Glock. He's ready to use it.
And we're not talking bullets.
I don't even want to ask what the hell that means, but we're back under caution, so I'm not even...
We're going to go back and ride with Kenny Douglas here as he seems to be off the pace a bit. We're going to actually watch this from Pauston's point of view. Tyler Martin just kind of runs him all the way up the track. Pauston not going for that pussy shit. Doesn't lift. Takes out a slew of cars. And you got to be honest here. That was not Pauston's fault. We're looking in the crowd, looking around.
This racetrack is a tough one tonight. A lot of beating and banging, nobody making friends. And if you came to the racetrack as friends, you're going to the woods, and it's not for the reason you think it is.
What reason may that be, Brandon?
That's the man with the fully loaded Glock. And not the other Glock you were insinuating.
We're going to get an interview here with Big Goon Gravit while he's in the car. I lied. No, we're not. I don't know why I said that.
So you're a liar.
Only a little bit. We're going to actually, Brandon,
fair.
we're going to pull Tim Graham into the booth and ask him what he's doing to the scoring. Tim Graham, talk to me here. Why are you messing with the scoring in the pace truck?
What's up, guys?
Tim, how many deep are we right now?
Right now, we're only probably about 1. I had a couple chili dogs, probably going to get back in the pack.
As we see you just pull off the track there, Tim, back to the green. Combe with a good jump. Mintzner on his back bumper.
Tim, is it true that you stole the pace truck?
It is. It is. I had to take a little joyride to like clear my mind to get ready for tonight, and it was fun. I brought it back. So,
wow. we're glad you are, because the tower could not get scoring right. You were doing laps around them boys. And speaking of laps, they're taking off, and Scott Combe is holding it on the bottom.
Scott no-show Combe here, and just following his Tuesday night routine, going P1, skipping the interview after a heat race and looking to pick up another win.
Oh, dude, they're all over the place tonight.
Tim,
Our
thank
fan
you for
out.
checking in the booth with us here. We appreciate your time. Please return
Oh,
the
yeah.
pace truck and get out of it.
Come on, like 2 more laps, dog.
We're gonna go ahead and get rid of Tim before he gets a little freaky. We got Cohn with the lead and Metzner to his second.
One
Bigford to his
beer, you
bumper.
never know what
Grab it
you'll
with a
hear.
bumper to Bigford. Looking to get down to his inside as he's at the door.
Ding
Bigford.
dong.
Bigford to squeeze. Grab it. Said, I don't care. The Glock has 5 shots remaining, Brandon.
Safety off.
For some reason here, the scoring is a little messed up. It's fixing itself as we speak, but we got Bigford on the bumper of Metzner here. The Mets, he said pronounce it Metzner, just in case you're wondering, Brandon. We got Gravitt moving back to that high side, looking for a little bit of Gravitt in the ball. Here comes Torqueer up to 5th, looking to the inside of Gravitt.
They are looking for grip anywhere they can, and as
Bigford
they're
back
searching,
to second. As we see
calm,
Gravitt and Torqueer
running.
swap lanes, running for that P5 position. And it's going to be Gravitt to the inside of Metzner here. Brandon, I got bad news for the Chase Copeland merch sales. As Chase Copeland's fallen back to 9th, committed to the bottom, the rates have went down 61%.
61 is a gosh darn lot. Gavin giving the boot to Meitzner on the bottom.
Here comes Tournier to follow. These boys
I
are
think there
matching
might be
cars.
4 shots left in that Glock.
There's 4
We'll
remaining
have him
as he's
check
taking
it
2.
because there is a caution on the racetrack.
You see Gravitt kind of targeting one set of guys with his Glock tonight. I mean, the Midwest Sim Sport guys are just getting got. And you gotta be honest, they're not dirty hits. Gravitt is just proving a point. He's nobody to be messed with. We're gonna go check back in on this caution and see what happened.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that, Robert. Look at scoring. Scoring's fucked up again.
It's gonna look like
Tim has stolen the pace truck again. Scoring
Copeland
is messed
going in too
up.
deep.
Unbelievable.
Liking a few of them. Self-made Jordan McLean in that wreck.
Unbelievable. Tim Graham, return it, please.
Tim, the keys, take them out. Security, we're gonna
My
need you to get to that pace truck.
goodness.
For the love of God, somebody take Tim Graham out of that truck.
We are going to be under caution for a couple laps as they sort out the scoring issue.
I got bad news, Brandon. That scoring will never be fixed until we remove Tim from the pace truck.
I saw him running around with a case of beer as he left the booth. I knew it was going to be trouble. He said he returned it. Unbelievable.
That's when Tim told us he was only 1 deep. I guess he meant cases. You got to think Cody Schaefer has made his way to Tim's trailer by now.
They are trying to sort this out. The head official is working with the drivers to get them all sorted. I don't know if this will be a single or double file restart at this point in time. Well, while we got some time here, what are you thinking about this racetrack here tonight, Johnny?
I gotta be honest, Brandon. It came in. I gotta imagine backwards of what the guys in the race control could have wanted here. It looks like they got with Aaron Rock hard for a fellow here for the.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, if
track
they
prep.
put me on track prep this week, we would have had this thing rolling.
It looks like they should have worked the bottom end and maybe rolled the top end, building a better racing surface on the top, as it still looks just a bit slower than the bottom.
A little bit, but if you can hit it right up there.
As a wise ginger once told me and you, Brandon, you got to hit the wall just right. You got to tap it.
Just right, you can wall tap. It is fast, but don't hit it wrong because you are indeed still hitting a wall. No good for the race car. Can confirm.
Not good, not good. As we're going to go back to green this time.
We are green, and they're wrecking off the start. Oh
We're gonna
no!
roll back. Metzner gonna get the short end of that stick. For some reason, Scorn has Tyler Martin and JD Renfro leading this race. And you gotta be kind of curious here as to why the scoring is the way it is. I don't even know what position anybody's in anymore. Tyler Martin is still on the lead. He's still leading this thing, Brandon.
Kidding. We got Scott Calm still in the lead. I know that for sure. He's been in that spot all race, but we are green again. I have not a clue what's going on. Oh, I just got word. Tim Graham entered the official booth. He spilled his beer on the scoring equipment. Unbelievable.
Tim, we're gonna have to ask you to stop with the beer. And we're gonna pull in somebody else random, a random spectator from this race here, and hear how they are feeling.
People are getting it.
Welcome in, James Miller. Talk to me about your experience tonight in the SCRA.
Shit.
Not happy. Are you in cahoots with Tim Graham? Are you also on that drink right now?
Wish.
Tough night. Tim seems to have hogged all the alcohol from James here.
Tim's been stealing the pace truck.
Yeah, and he just got into the official booth and spilled all his beer over the scoring equipment.
Yeah, he did. What the fuck, Tim?
Well, can't blame a guy for wanting to have a good night at the racetrack.
James, if Tim asks you to go into the woods, even though he's not drinking bourbon, politely
going.
decline.
No, I'm
Please
going.
politely decline if you care about your butt. As we're going back to green here, it's Combe to lead him off.
And we are back green.
Got Combe, Bigford, Gravett, Tornier up 5 positions from that P9 into that 4th spot. As we see Gravett and Tornier up to the top, hoping that something else is there.
I will all merge back down to the bottom.
As the
Like they're
scoring
trying to
issue
stay
seems to be
high in
getting
3 and
fixed.
4. I did
seems
see
that the-
Tim running around with napkins, so I wonder if he did try and fix that up. I did also see him with a bag of rice, so.
Tim seems to have brought up the issue inside the booth. We're gonna
He
see
gonna
Gravett
try
looking to
this
the-
racetrack.
Gravett looking to the inside of Bigford as he may have showed Bigford the line just a hair too early. As Gravett, there's one more shot, Brandon. He has 3 shots. So Craig Crooker in front of the field. Jeffrey
Someone
Hyatt
call
collecting
Ugly
him.
God, because we need some water on
Jeffrey
this
Hyatt
racetrack.
just collecting Craig Crooker and not lifting. You gotta think that's a premier Midwest kind of beef right there. As we see Chase Copeland, P12, Zachary Metzger was running second most of this race, Brandon, back to P13.
Oh man, were they hooting and hollering? Sorry, Johnny, I'm back. I was just cutting comms from the drivers because they are annoying.
It seems as if this race has not gone ideal. Can we get a lap check from you here, Brandon? How many are left?
Looks like we're on lap 38. You do the math on that. I think it's 2, but I'm not sure.
I think iRacing scores it that way it'll be 3.
I believe it may be a green white check. I could be wrong, but
39, 40. Now there's
we
3
will
more
find out
laps
next time, right?
remaining, Brandon. We have 3 to go.
Thank you. I assume my math would be wrong. Never was good at it. Never was good at that.
You don't have to be a scholar to make you $1, Brandon.
Beacon of Scholars. I got nothing, but it rhymes with holler, and we're hollering green because the green is out.
Cone, great jump, grab it inside of Bickford, giving him a. Oh, Brandon, 2 shots remaining for Gravit here as he doors him. He has shot in 4
I don't think
of his
Gravit has made a
shots.
single friend here tonight.
He's not
He is
here to
putting
make
that
friends.
car
He's here to make money.
indoors.
As they come around to what seems to be the white flag, as I saw the flagman waving it. Could be mistaken here.
Got calm. Parking
Scott
it in Victory
Cole,
Lane.
Gavin Gravit, Tyler Bickford, your top 3 here. Dalton Tournier up from that P9 position to finish 4th. Nate Wimhoff, you seem to be in hard charger tonight from P14 up to P5. Very respectable performance here from Wimhoff.
Well, Johnny, I am going to leave you to the driver interviews. I'm going to go use the restroom. It's been a pleasure in the booth with you, sir. That was
Thank you for coming out
certainly
tonight,
a
Gavin.
race that took place tonight. Certainly
The race
was.
took place at Lanier. It is all good and all well. As our leaders, top 3 seems to have said fuck to that shit with the parking on the front row here. So what we're gonna do is just key in on Bigford as we pull him into the booth. Welcome back, Vicky.
What's going on?
As you can see, we lost Brandon, but solid run from you tonight, man. Seems like it was a little hard to maneuver, kind of just down in the dirt, gritty racing. Tell me how your race was, your experiences.
It was great. I felt like I had a lot of speed when I wasn't getting hit from behind. Shout out to everybody for doing that. It was great. That was great racing. Not much you could do on a 1 lane track like this. I seen Gavin was making it work in 3 and 4 up top. I don't know how. I tried it one time and was slow, but nonetheless, happy with the top 3, man.
Yeah, Gavin was up there. He had that thing rolling, but you could almost consider this a go-kart track because if you moved up, you were getting fucking passed. But all in all, a solid run from you. You didn't lose a spot at all tonight, collecting a P3 finish. Anybody you'd like to thank?
You for the broadcast, SCRA, Midwest, Tim Graham, whoever that is. Shout out to him.
Shout out Tim. Tim is drunk if you feel like going to his trailer to party.
Hell yeah, some beers sound good right now.
There is no more
I hit him
beer. He
up.
drunk them all, but you can party with him if you're willing. Don't go to
All
the
right,
woods if he asks you though.
that's okay. I got Coke on me. We'll do that.
That'll work. Appreciate you for coming out, Bigford.
All right, have a good one.
You too. We don't see our second place finisher here in Gravit.
I'm back. I just wanted to let you know I am going to be escorting Gavin Gravit here to the booth. Big old ruckus by the trailer. We had to get him
Here
out of
he
there, but
comes. We're gonna bring him in here. Mr. Gravit, talk to me.
How's it going?
Buddy, getting down and dirty, nitty gritty. You used up 4 of your Glock shots, only saving 2 for next week. Talk to me about it.
Oh, I got a couple more at the shop waiting. Nah, I mean, I rubbed up on a few people, but I don't know. I got spoiler damage last time out, so I wanted to get up front. That shit that happened on the restart, I really don't know what happened with Zach. I don't know. He blipped the throttle or got sideways or something. I just ran into him, and the track's super slick down there, so he just spun. So
Hey,
it's my
who
bad on
cares?
that
You
one,
know,
but
they didn't blame it on you, so it's not your fault. That's what I like to say.
exactly.
And Gavin, I hate to bother your interview, but we're gonna pull Tim Graham in here and ask him about Tim Graham. Talk to me.
What's up, guys?
Tim, how did you
What?
feel about Gavin Gravit's performance tonight, rolling into this P2?
It was good. It was some good racing, hard racing. Oh.
Gavin, I'm actually here to tell you that Tim has a party at his trailer if you're willing, if you're wanting to party after this
I'm there.
hard-fought battle.
I'm there.
oh yeah. Everybody's here, bro.
Tim,
Everybody's
from now on, I want you to rate everyone's performance in beers. Let's get a beer count on Gavin Gravit's race right here.
Beer count, we're gonna say 10, 12.
Oh, that's a pretty good race.
That is a pretty good race right there.
That's a pretty good race, Gavin. That's pretty impressive. Is there anybody you'd like to thank on that 25 machine tonight?
I like to thank EPR, 51 Speed Shops, JSS. You guys for putting it on, and that's about it.
We appreciate you coming out tonight, Gavin. Hell of a run.
Yes, sir.
Tim, we're actually just gonna let you stay in the booth. Can you scoot over a little bit though? It's kind of hot in here, and you reek of beer.
All right, there, a little better. I mean, I
That is
brought
better.
cooler with me if y'all want some.
There is no more, Tim. But we're gonna pull in Scott home here. You're a winner, sweeping the week. Scott, talk to me about how you're feeling right now.
Dude, I'm on a high, dude. I don't even know what to say.
I knew that you had a share in here at Lanier after this race. You've definitely been putting in some extra laps where others haven't. So let's go ahead and unveil the truth. What percentage of Lanier do you own?
110%, buddy.
Buddy is the Aaron rock hard for a fellow of Lanier. Tim, we're gonna have to ask you to rate Scott Combs' performance leading flag to flag in beers. Talk to me.
Oh man, he's right there with a Bush 30 pack, man.
Ooh, a full 30 rack.
Wait, are we talking Bush heavies or are we talking lights?
No, we talking heavies, dog.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Scott,
Oh,
if you're
shit.
wanting to party, Tim's trailer is open to all. Once we get out of this booth, we're gonna have to sanitize this bitch because it kind of reeks of Bush heavy in here. But Scott,
Before we let him go, Scott, I have a serious question. Most serious question we hear from the booth tonight. How do you back your performance from this week into next week?
Oh, I'm 100% sweeping Lernerville. It's without a doubt. Where you're gonna see me on the pole of the Pro Late Heat Race 1.
All
I
right.
don't hold you to that. I know you're in them rocket fast setups, fixed and open JSS. Anybody you'd like to thank on your machine for tonight?
Oh yeah, 100%. We got J-Dubs Graphics bringing out the cleanest cars in the world. We got JSS Speed Shop, fastest cars on planet Earth, and 100% the team of KRE. What a great group of guys.
We appreciate you for coming out, Scott. What a wholesome interview from you. I'd like to be able to do that more during the actual heat race interviews, but you never show up. Get this guy out the booth,
I
Tim.
believe this may be a superstition thing there from Scott.
Tim just booted him out of the booth.
It has to be a superstition thing.
Tim, is there anybody you'd like to thank tonight before we end stream?
Oh man, y'all for putting it on. J-Dubs makes the best graphics out there. And you know the sponsor, Bush and Miller. Always, we got them cracking at the trailer, dog.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Tim,
we appreciate
return
your
that
time.
pace truck before 12 tonight. She's yours for a little, buddy.
Bet. All right, guys, I'll return it.
Good night,
I'll make
Tim.
sure I put gas in it when I get done.
What a
Even
guy.
better.
You
We
got
really
expensive
appreciate
gas
you.
this right now, Tim. That's a fuck ton of beers, dude. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tim.
Yep. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Have a good one, buddy.
And with that, Brandon, this concludes week 1, season 15 of SCRA.
Wait a minute. We got the towers in here. Bob, interview time.
What's up?
From the tower, Robert, tell me how your
And
experience
spilled
was.
beer all over the scoring equipment.
Okay, repeat that, Johnny. You was kind of quiet, man.
Tell me how you bounced back from Tim spilling that beer all over the scoring equipment.
Honestly, yeah, I don't know what happened there, man. Just 1 minute, it was fine. The next thing I know, it had a guy who was supposed to be a lap down in the lead, and I just look over, I look at Tim, and he's upside down in a corner. There's beer all over the place, and
No shit,
honestly,
keg stands. No
Yeah.
shit.
yeah, it was a wild sight to see. I wish I got a picture of it. It was looking crazy. Tim, I'm not mad at you, buddy. I'm just a little disappointed. We're gonna try better. We're gonna try to keep, from now on, we'll implement a rule. We're gonna keep beer off the table where we keep our scoring equipment at. I would like to thank our sponsors here tonight. You know, we got JS Graphics, obviously. Then we got JSS sets wins back-to-back nights here. We'd also like to thank Lanier's track owners for allowing us to host this event here tonight. The track owner came
Just
up to me.
thank Scott.
What?
Scott Combe, Robert, I don't know if you know this. Scott Combe owns this place.
110% of it.
He must be a mascot or something, because the guy who owns Lanier, his name is Davey Feltersnatch. He came up to me earlier today, and he would like to thank me for allowing the SCRA touring series to come to his track, and we'd like to host some future events here at Lanier National Speedway. Recently, this track has been upgraded to host bigger events, and they like to, hopefully, word is on the street is there is a possible big money race coming up here soon. After
All right, well, I want nothing to do with that. What'd you say the track owner's name was again?
Davey Feltersnatch.
All right, that's something you've never done. I'm out of here, boys. Have a good night.
This was SCRA Season 15, Week 1. Remember, in life, do like Rosa did. Sit down for what you believe in. We'll see you Tuesday.